Welcome to the Exit Plan Show. Today's guest is Elizabeth Moore. She's a Member Services Director at Business Enterprise Institute in Denver, Colorado. Stick around to the end. We're going to give you an opportunity to subscribe to a newsletter and also win a free copy of the #1 book about exit planning. Thank you to Zarlingo Robb, CPAs and Business Advisors in Wheat Ridge, Colorado, for providing a location for us to film this episode. At Zarlingo Robb, they think like business owners. For more information about Zarlingo Robb, please click the link in our website show notes. Hi, I'm Norman A. Hood, financial advisor and host of the Exit Plan Show. I interview America's top advisors like today's guest, Elizabeth Moore, to help business owners like you enjoy more personal freedom, grow your company faster, and retire someday on your own terms. So again, with us is Elizabeth Moore with Business Enterprise Institute in Denver, Colorado. She manages a national network of exit planning professionals. And if you want more information about Elizabeth or Business Enterprise Institute, you can check out the show notes at the end of this episode. Okay, welcome to the Exit Plan Show again, Elizabeth, and today we're going to talk about step 7 of the 7-step exit planning process, which is personal wealth and estate planning. And as a problem solver at BEI, I know you've seen a lot of issues in this area, I'm sure. Could you talk to us about what some of those are?
Sure, Norm. You know, personal wealth and estate planning is sort of the cap or the container that we put all the way around all the planning work that we do for business owner clients. So during this 7-step exit planning process that we talk about, we're very narrowly focused on the business and the business's interaction with its owner, with that person's family, with the employees, with the buyer of the business or successor owner. So we're looking at all of those things very carefully. And what we want to make sure that we don't do is forget about everything else that's connected to business owners. So business owners are real people too. They need to focus on their investment portfolios. Well, where do you do that? Well, we do it in our personal wealth and estate planning area. They also need to focus on maybe children who are not involved in the business. There are a lot of business owners transitioning ownership to other family members, but we need to do some planning for those family members who aren't taking over ownership. And the personal planning area is the time that we really spend saying what would be a fair and balanced way to deal with the business or the wealth or the assets of our clients in a way that's fair and appropriate for the other family members. So we're looking at things like that. And as we enter into this personal wealth and estate planning area, what we're seeing is that business owners sometimes get so focused on their business that they forget to do their personal planning, or they think that it can be done later. And there's really a lot of interesting things that owners can do to try to match up their personal interests with those that are connected to their business. And that could be anything from charitable planning, business owners who are interested in becoming more aware of their community and being more supportive of causes that are important to them. We take care of that in our personal planning area, but we might also need to do planning that's complementary with our plan to exit the business. Business owners also in this area start thinking about what they're going to do after they leave the business and trying to make sure that they can resolve that in a way that's going to be successful. So if you're a business owner and you want to start another business, we need to be prepared for that. We probably need to know how much money you're going to need and how much time you're going to need in order to make that successful and how risky it's going to be. So business owners looking to continue business ownership on a different path need to plan for that as part of the exit from their current business. And then there's other business owners who are really more interested in spending time with family or doing something that would be considered sort of good works in their community. There are others who want to teach and coach and mentor other business owners. There are others who want to buy a yacht. It doesn't really matter to us what it is they want to do, but we need to plan for it. We need to be prepared so that the exit from the business really supports the post-ownership plan. And there are a lot of transition advisors out there who just focus on the transaction and getting the business sold, but it leaves the business owners sort of standing around looking out, not being sure where to go next, and we don't want to see that happen. So our step 7, where we talk about personal wealth and estate planning, is really a way to sort of wrap our planning around the rest of the exit plan that we've developed, make sure that nothing is inconsistent, make sure that our plan to manage our assets after our exit is compatible with our plan to actually get a liquidity event for the company. So there's all kinds of personal and forward-looking issues that have to be resolved, and we want to make sure that in a comprehensive exit plan we've addressed all of those. So after we've looked at building value and creating a realization event where business owners can get back some of that value, and also dealing with our contingency planning in case something happens that we didn't expect and that's not something that we want. All those things go into our exit plan from the business, and then we stop and we say, okay, what else do we need to do for this person, for his or her family, and for the rest of their assets and things that they're connected to that are outside of this business. Let's put them all together. So that's really what we focus on in step 7.
Okay, great. So that pretty much sums it up. If you want more information, see the show notes on our website, where you can also find more information about Elizabeth and Business Enterprise Institute. And while you're on our website, please subscribe to our newsletter, which also gives you the opportunity to win a free copy of the #1 selling book about exit planning.